We're talking about the sales price. You got A, B, and C. Remember, C is always A plus B equals C. Very nice, pretty simple to kind of realize. But A is the cash portion of the sales price payable by the buyer. So A is the dollar amount of down payment that the buyer is going to put down. You're going to generally get this amount from the lender. For example, let's say they're going conventional, they're putting 20% down, then that 20% is going to go here. The amount they're financing generally goes in box B, and C is the total amount that they're offering. So let's say, for example, let's use our awesome little contract with this house right here, which is 720. For just rounding sake, let's just make it a nice even. Say we're gonna buy a home and it was 500,000, right? Let's do that, right? And this was going conventional, so they're gonna put 20% down. What's 20% of 500,000? Break out your beautiful calculator. You're gonna go 500 times 20%. Let's make sure that's right. I don't think that's right though. Yeah, so that's 100,000. So here the cash portion is what they're going to bring down payment. You can confirm this with the lender as well, but you would put 100,000. So the amount that they're going to be financing is going to be here. So the amount they're financing is the remaining 400,000, right? And then A plus B equals their total amount that they're offering, which is 500,000. What you need to be careful of as well is the financing. Sum of all financing described. So there's 3 different types of financing you can have. You can have a third party financing, loan assumption, and seller financing. So seller financing is owner financing. So the owner is going to be the bank. There's a specific addendum for that. If you check any one of these, there's a specific addendum that needs to go with this contract, okay? But let's talk about seller financing. The seller is going to be the bank. There's also a company called loan assumption where you're going to be assuming the loan that the current buyer, current owner already has. It's very unlikely. The most common one you see is third party financing, meaning there's an outside party, a lender, a bank, somebody outside of the buyer and seller, or someone that is going to be loaning the money to the buyer so they can purchase the property. So the most common one is going to be, you're going to check this. Unless they're paying cash, and say, for example, you got a cash buyer, you're going to just put 500,000 because that's how much they're bringing, right? They're not financing anything. So you're going to put 0 there. And then the sales price is A plus B equals C. So that's going to be 500,000. Got it? But let's do it differently. What if this was a VA or a USDA type of financing where they don't have to put any money down? The way you would write this would be such, like such. So they're not going to put any money down. So the cash they're bringing is 0. And how much are they going to be financing? They're going to finance it all. So you're going to put that whole 500,000 there. Understand? Great. All right, let me know if you have any questions. On to the next paragraph. Have a great day.